Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Silver Case, the definitive noir edgy experience of 1999, or so I'm told. The actual script has proven to be somewhat questionable, but I'm interested in the underlying mystery. I want to see where this goes. Week was fine. It was a hot one, but it's doing alright. I know that feel, Octal. No matter how hot it gets, coffee remains my weakness. But anyway, all I have to comment on is I made a slight change from. I made a slight change in the settings, or more accurately, the title of the character. In hindsight, it felt a little odd going with my stream handle as the character's name. So I changed that a little bit to more accurately reflect the quality of the script we're dealing with. So I hope you appreciate this change that will let us really let us really get into the character that we have, whose point of view we are taking on. Say goodbye to Carl Stolz. Say hi to Max Johnson. Hey, yeah. This took a fucking hour to do. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, last time we got through Case 0 and 1, the intro and decoy man, where we were introduced to the power of crime. Kamui Ohara is a medically dangerous serial killer that escaped from the mental hospital, or so it appeared. In fact, it turned out to be his partner who did the killings in his name and actually had him captured as well. So, we gotta find out what exactly is happening and how this relates to the titular silver case. Let's get going with case number 2, Spectrum. Dick Mullen, yeah. Yeah, the fact that Dick is often used as a private investigator capacity makes for a lot of very easy to make puns, considering what we were working with last time. Anyway, where'd you go? It's lonely all alone. Where'd you go? There's nobody here. Ambrosius Cousteau. Sadly, that did not fit. It only lets you input 10 characters there. It feels like a thing that was designed more obviously for Japanese script, which, you know, uses more it uses the Japanese alphabet and not individual letters. Where it's syllabaries and not individual characters. So that makes a little bit more sense there. But yeah, I can only fit 10 English letters there, so there's not a lot of space to work with. Anyway, I can't do it all alone. Where'd you go? I'll protect you. Where'd you go? Okay, we're getting some stream of consciousness stuff here. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Hikaru disappeared. Great, we have more creepy kids. That's what this story needed. Hikaru is so kind. Kanji, yeah. Well, I was thinking more of syllabaries, and that the language is constructed around syllables rather than individual letters. Hikaru is so kind, but he's too kind. He has no sense of presence. But I really like Hikaru. I really have a sense of presence. But just disappearing like that. Hikaru really did it this time. Maybe. He's trying to surprise me and is hiding somewhere. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that, kid. I think, the old lady won't tell me anything. Hikaru must really mean it this time. I think we have the latest victim or participant of the power of crime. Maybe the kids in class have Hikaru all locked up somewhere. That would be bad. I have to help him. Things have gotten pretty bad now. Ugh. This dude's got like a Phanto face going on there. Hikaru's quiet in front of people, but he talks a lot to me. He doesn't look it, but he's really cheerful. I've seen Hikaru laugh lots of times. I know Hikaru's true personality. He laughs a lot. Sounds like a frog. He really says ribbit. Okay, that's a bit concerning. And so, to play with Hikaru again, I have to help him. Almost looks more like a cel-shaded thing there instead of what they were previously working with. Aw, thanks, Ivory! Very generous of you. Much appreciated. Good to see you. First, this apartment building. I went ahead and set up the Save Hikaru special headquarters at that base. The base is somewhere in these apartments, but it's a secret. The base is only for Hikaru and me, as we promised each other. Lots of people live here, and there are lots of grown-ups I don't know. Okay, I'm having trouble contextualizing this in terms of what we were previously dealing with. We don't really care about those grown-ups. We like some of them. Like, this is some kid and his friend went missing. And I feel like this is getting a little bit too deep a dive into how close these guys are. Or whoever this person whoever is doing the talking right now. Quit playing games and go play outside. He says that a lot. Then there's... I don't know anyone else. They all look the same. One more time. I'll try remembering Hikaru. Where did he play? Where could he be? Where is he hiding? Hikaru. Last summer, Hikaru came to this town. Man, look at that freaking video in the background here. This is some quality 90s animation here. His scared-looking eyes where he stood small next to the teacher. How scared he must have been when he came to town. I also had to move around a lot, so I know. People you meet for the first time all look scary. Mr. Mineo says to think of them as pumpkins, but... it is a neat kind of effect, yeah. To me, they all look like really scary monsters. Like, it's interesting that they're combining visual styles. Like, we've had full motion video, we've had, like, animated cutscenes, and then there's stuff that's kind of done in-engine that's, still frame images with text going on. Everybody's mean outsiders are really scary. And then you've got, like, polygonal models moving around in an environment, like the cars in the prologue and such. Yeah, see, that's real footage there, or at least it looks like it. I showed Hikaru around this town so they wouldn't get lost. Our territory. Devotion kind of did something similar. They actually had some live-action bits in addition to the in-engine stuff. Okay, I get it. You really like this kid. So, can we get to the part where you're trying to find him? I feel like this is a little more pertinent. We play video games at Minoru's house. I don't really like him, but he has video games, so I put up with him. You know what? I can relate to that. That was... everybody had that kid on the block who had like a Sega Genesis before everybody else, and so they were the most popular kid. Or a Super Nintendo or whatever. I don't go to Kojima and Nakao's houses because they're mean. Karasawa is a good guy, and he's rich. We can eat lots of yummy snacks at his house. I mean, how it usually worked is you would have one console, your friend would have another, and... each of you would basically be using each other to play the games you didn't have access to. You know, this is before the days of Steam sale. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I think we're getting the point that Hikaru is definitely for sure dead, or at least missing and presumed dead. Okay, I think we're finally getting serious here. Alright, June 30th, 1999, Wednesday. Expensive housing area. Okay. 12:06 p.m. Stakeout. I noticed the background is also a lot less busy than it was in the previous chapters. It's just kind of this simple orange-brown background. Well, it's okay, you got a little bit here, but it still seems a little less distracting than it was during Decoy Man. What a nice girl. What? Ayame. Ayame? The fuck is that? The Kamui case perp. Yeah, my friend Michelle had a Super Nintendo. Yeah, exactly. Whoever had whoever was first to get the game console in the block, that tended to be the point of congregation for all the other kids in the neighborhood. You falling in love with a serial killer? What are you, fucking stupid? Okay, so yeah, Sumio is still hung up on Ayame, who he seemed like he was having some weird connection with at the very end. It wasn't terribly convincing. I think Sumio just needs... He just needs to get an actual girlfriend. Or at least, like, go to the red light district or something. She destroyed special forces and murdered those 3 broads. That's not the kind of broad of pussy like you should be fucking with. Oh, God. This script, it is peak 90s edge here. Jesus. Fuck off, old man. She's really not so bad. Stop trying to break down a person's love like that. Oh, God almighty. Okay, I can't decide who's actually... Like, I can't decide who here I like less. They're both kind of unpleasant and very stupid people. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting, Gren. It's just, this is what a 14-year-old thinks adults talk like. However many years it takes, I'll wait for her so we can start our second life. He's actually fucking hung up. Like, okay, my impression from that scene last time was he was kind of, like, attracted to her, but also understood that she was, like, a serial killer and it couldn't be. And there's, like, an attempt at some moment where what might have been. But now he's genuinely still carrying a torch for an actual killer. What the shit, man? Do whatever, then. What a bunch of bullshit. Fucking kids. Yeah, he may be mixing up cereal with cereal, exactly. I know I felt something. Oh my god. And you call yourself a fucking detective. Yeah, exactly. You know what? This is making me more sympathetic to Kusabi. I'm liking him more and more now. Listen, don't you ever say shit like this to anyone else. Of course. I can't talk about this with anyone else. What a fucking honor. I want to see her. Christ. Just go for Hachisuka or someone instead. Yes! Dating your coworker would be infinitely more preferable to dating a serial killer. Jesus. Yeah, we sure are, Pecco. Like, wow. That'd never work. Well, whatever. Good to see you, Pecco. How's it going tonight? We're playing the silver case. Come on, it's not that simple. Well, yeah. Of course it isn't simple. I mean, you know, I can get the broad appeal of something like Batman dating Catwoman, but come on, there's a line here. Hachisuka, what's up? Something's up in District D4. Please provide backup. I can't. We're on a stakeout. What? What about Morikawa? Aren't you two partners? Go handle it as a team. Not sure the serial killer is better. Oh yeah, clearly that's a vastly superior option. I can't get a hold of him. Same as usual, then. Same as usual, then? Okay, fine. I'll go by myself. No. Don't move alone. Yeah, see? Like, remember the last time you were with the suspect? Let's be reasonable here. What else am I supposed to do? There's nobody else. I've seen plenty die thanks to that kind of carelessness. I mean, do whatever you want, but you're exaggerating. Oh yeah, Hachisuka. Go get... Yes! It's time to shine! Go get Max Johnson! You could use him. Yes, she could absolutely use Max Johnson in her life. Ho ho! This is absolutely going to be the perfect name for this game. It's better than nothing, right? That would be better. Live in the now. I don't really get it, but whatever. Can you get hold of him? Exactly, Pecco. That's how you know we're dealing with some proper 90s dark edginess. Search for part-time. He's registered. His home address should be listed there, too. Okay, I'll do that. You okay? I'm okay, thanks. You better hurry. Got it. What was that? She seemed weird just now. I have no idea. Everything is so messed up. Yeah, you're one to talk. You were talking about wanting to bang a serial killer. Jesus Christ. You know what? Sumio is going to turn out to be the bad guy here. Or at the very least, he's going to be possessed by the spirit of crime, and we're going to have to kill him. I'm calling that now. Alright. My room. Oh shit, we're back in Caldia. Nice. Now, where's Medusa? Yep. I don't know why they're showing my character's face here. They're just trying to fill space, basically, Pecco. Like, the whole thing was designed for... This was a PS1 game back in 1999, and I think it was for a few other platforms, too, but they're doing their best to deal with the fact that the original resolution was very low. It's not always elegant, I will admit. Anyway, right. From junk@kipple.ne.jp to main character. Oh, clever. Subject, bookmark. So how you been? I've been watching you. I'm basically your neighbor. You could say that professionally. I'm known as the Bat. Please call me the Bat. I rather like the name. Isn't it lovely? Anyway, I've been watching over you from the shadows. I just wanted to say hi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. P.S. Do you know Tokyo Morimoto? He's a very dangerous man. You do best to stay away from him. It may be an unnecessary warning, but... Okay, yeah. Thanks, that's very helpful. Like, who has time to watch some... excuse me. Who has time to watch some random stranger that just showed up one day? Yeah, the Batman. Yeah, yeah, Batman's watching out for us. What? Okay, this is just extra stuff. There we go. Hey, Hachizuka. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Put frankly, I want your help with an investigation. Technically, I just want you to come down to the site. How about it? Why not? Not like I'm doing anything. I love the idea that we're getting this guy who's like a traumatized Special Forces veteran. You know, his unit was killed by the killer. What we thought was Kamui, but turned out to be his partner. And let's just get him to be a police detective. Why not? Responding to high-risk situations and investigating complex sequence killings is exactly the same skill set. Just looks like a regular apartment building, but aha! It's the one that was in the introduction there. These apartment complexes look nice, but something about them is creepy. Let's start the investigation. Yeah, that's a classic. I mean, you know, it's a one-hit wonder. I think Rockwell is the name of the band, or the artist. It's a good one, though. Get to the inner garden. Go straight ahead and you'll get there. Don't waste any time. Let's hurry. It wants to go to Google. It is interesting how kids of the future, and kids of the present for that matter, will interface with technology. Like, kids growing up now have never not known a time before Google. Typhoon Courtyard. Excuse me, could you move? Kawabata. How'd it go? Aren't you a detective? Isn't this your guy's job? We got the request. All the detectives are out on bigger jobs. I see. Well, sometimes it's nice to do more low-key work like this. It's insane to watch my boys play Minecraft. Youngest is 5 doing stupid stuff that I didn't even know how to tie my shoelace properly. Kids calling their mother Alexa because, you know, that's the thing. Yeah, it's... They are interacting with games and media and the internet in their formative years in a way that was never the case with people from our generation. Like, I'm 40, obviously, so I'm like right on the tail end of late Gen X or early old millennial, and I'm old enough to remember a time before the internet was ubiquitous, and that's no longer the case now. It's going to be interesting seeing what we are like generations from now as a people. Anyway, suicide? I wonder. We can't be sure, but if there was a motive from up above. Right on, Kren. Cervical fractures, complex fractures all over the body, and bruising. They'd have died instantly. The ground is dirt, so the cranium is intact, but oh, they're saying someone jumped. The way the bones broke. Damn. Any leads on a possible murder? Any signs of a struggle? Nothing in particular. Yeah, I think just about anybody in that age range kind of understands what I mean. Basically, anybody 35 to 45 is at that tail end where they have adapted well to technology as it is, but also remember a time before they had the easy access to the internet. Not at this point. We're waiting on the autopsy. I see. Hey, Chizuru. What's up with Morikawa? Skipping work. Yeah. If you see him, tell him to show up once in a while. Mahjong? Yeah, he hasn't been coming around. He used to like it more than work. But now, since he has a hot partner, apparently he's really into his job now. Kawabata, that's... Well, the rest is your job. The investigation depends on whether or not we find a proper motive. Do you feel the underlying existential dread? Yes, that's also a hallmark of our generation. I'll contact you once we get the results. A rookie? Basically. I see. Well, good luck then. You too, rookie. Thanks. I mean, really, that's just a sign of the times here. That's just life in the 2020s now. Have we met somewhere before? Or is it just me? I think this dude was the coroner from the reservoir, where we found one of Ayame's victims. Well, try your best. Or the sewers area. The HC unit is full of weirdos. Yeah, picking up on that. That one chick looks cute, but she does some messed up shit. I myself have dealt with some really fucked up autopsies. Yeah, I think this is that guy, because those guys don't know when to stop. If you ever have any problems, come talk to me. Oh, thank you. Nice to know someone's trying to be decent around here. Yep. We have this random cop we can talk to. You say you called it in just after finding it at 4 a.m. Did you see anyone in that time? No, nobody. After that, did you see anyone suspicious? I pretty much know everyone, so nobody's suspicious. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem. Mizoguchi, huh? Are you a detective? Not exactly. I just kind of showed up. It's a long story. Nothing out of the ordinary. What, it's already over? Came as fast as I could. Max Johnson, right? You take it over for me? Chizuru basically pulled you out and forced you out here, yeah? Hey, nobody pulls out Max Johnson. Max Johnson goes wherever he fucking likes. Oh yeah! I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of that today. I guess women like the younger ones, huh? That broad's a real piece of work. Jesus Christ. She's right here, you know. Come on, man. It's okay. You don't have to go along with his sexual harassment. Yeah, exactly. We're doing the thing where the woman points it out, so it's okay. Detective? Nah, I'm a protagonist. You worried about me? Should I be? Doing some sort of underground job, I assume? Not even. Working part-time at a convenience store. What? Yeah, right. Where's the body? They just took it. What's the word? It's looking like a suicide. We can't be sure till we get the autopsy results. So we need to finish checking the area then. What floor did he live on? Building manager said his name was Hiruma. Lived on the 3rd floor. Which room? We haven't gone in yet. Get the key from the manager. We need to check it out right away. Don't we need permission? I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Got it. Alright, we might actually do some proper investigation here. Hey! Oh, what's going on here? You're still here? Thanks, you can go now. I'm here, so I'll take over. Nice work. Yeah, fuck that, John Lennon. I'm here to do some proper police investigation stuff. I told the other cop too, but I went outside to clean up at 4 a.m. Clean up the front, went out to the back garden. So, okay, we can't go that way. Can we go this way? Okay, now we already talked to him. Yes, yes. Sadly, there's no way to skip dialogue. You just hold down the interact button and it kind of speeds through. So I guess we go this way. The investigation isn't done yet, but... Fucking rookie. Yeah, so where do I go then? Do we go this way? Here we go. Okay. Hey! Oh shit, help me. What's up with that kid? That's the 4th floor. Hurry to the 4th floor. Alright, onward. I don't have a tool. I am a tool. Ha ha! That came out wrong. Anyway, 4th floor. Alright. I don't know if I'd want to live in an apartment building called Typhoon. Alright. Contact point, huh? Okay, so I think that's just saying these are points of interaction, not necessarily important points of interaction. So now we're getting into slightly more open areas where we can move around and actually have stuff to do, as opposed to a lot of scripted sequences. Max Johnson aims to please, Branch. Ha ha! Now, 4th floor. Okay, right. This the one? No it's not. It's gotta be this other one. Nope. Should probably save. There we go. Alright. Let's see what the power of crime has gotten up to today. Help. Oh, he's got a Gattaca shirt. That's a interesting cut there. Help Hikaru. Please help Hikaru. Actually, when did Gattaca come out? That was 1998, wasn't it? I want to say late 90s, but I'm honestly having a hard time remembering. It's a good movie. Okay, so suddenly we're back at... Yeah, we're back at Precinct 24. We're at Tetsu and Sumio. On a stakeout. A stakeout? This whole time? Didn't they start like 3 days ago? Technically, it was 4.5 days ago. It's not just our unit. Whole department is on this investigation. Is it that big of a job? What the hell? You know what's going on, right? Of course. So what is it? Morikawa, you got a big mouth, don't you? I can't tell someone like that. I can't tell someone like that. You Department of Intelligence guys are real dicks, huh? Man, a lot of dicks to go around here tonight. But there's only one big dick. Oh yeah! Same as the multi-regional agents. It's the same deal. 1997, thank you. Everyone hates us both. Don't equate us with you guys. Don't equate us with you guys. You career types are just jealous. Okay, is this the time for a bureaucratic pissing match here? Like, we have a situation with the key to the silver case. Hey, Naka. You trying to pick a fight? No. Pissing people off is my job. Whatever. I just need to ask the boss. I don't think the boss knows anything. Why not? It's under Central's command. Technically, it falls under our jurisdiction, so... Central. Moving the pieces in the background. Naka, you gathering info? Well, I am helping, yeah. Give us some info, then. Well, it depends on the situation. Come on. Don't forget that we're all friends here. Friends? Morikawa, you're the last person I want to hear that from. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, anyways, why is that guy here? Max Johnson. Looks like the boss called him out. Apparently he's getting this case. That better be all. Okay, yeah, there's some real jarring transitions in this game. Like, we ran into the kid, he asked for help, and I'm assuming that's the kid from the intro who was talking about his friend. But how does that relate to the suicide? I'm having a hard time keeping track of what's going on here. Anyway, Kotobuki. I can't do it. Can't do what? Trust him. I can't trust my partner. Is that the reason why? The reason. Do I even need any more reasons? Partners who can't trust each other hurt the investigation. I'm requesting reassignment. For who? Boss, do you understand me? Of course I mean for Morikawa. Please reassign Morikawa. I got Morikawa on another investigation. You still want reassignment? I haven't heard anything about that. There are some things I can't tell you. I don't think so. I'm his partner. I guess so. Okay, reassignment it is then. Sometimes you need the max, exactly. Leave them here. Leave what? Your gun and badge. What? Leave them here and get the fuck out. Why is she getting reassigned? What the shit? Or fired? What the fuck is happening? I only need agents who can get the job done. Can you tell me you're better at your job than Morikawa? I have no need for people who can't trust their friends. Whatever his background might be. Is this not the time to trust him? Boss. Your words and your actions, the way you think, it's about time you rethought all of it. What do you mean? You've been here a year. I let you in on recommendation from the mayor, but maybe he's gone senile. You can't see reality with just pride. We don't need forensic investigation here. You need to understand that the times are changing. I understand. I'll think about it and give you my reply. Think long and hard. Ho! Too easy. Don't worry about the time. If you see your father, tell him I said hi. Excuse me. Hachisuka. There's no need to rush it. Morikawa. You're all flushed. What's up? I'm sick of this. How come you're allowed to work the way you do? Did the boss say something? He says you're better at your job than me, and that the way I think is the problem. Isn't that the truth? Are you serious? How can you say that when you shirk your responsibilities in the field? Why? I have my own way of investigating. A career type like you can't do it. This is my investigation. Don't come in and start bitching. We're no longer partners, got it? Well, what a shame. Breaking up with the starlet of the HC unit. She'll more than think long and hard. Oh yeah. I don't know if I can take the solitude. What is your problem? Okay, I feel like everybody at this station takes turns being a complete asshole. Like, there's some asshole ball that they just pass around depending on the scene. Like, Jesus Christ. It's amazing they get any work done here. Yeah, they're not disco enough for his methods. Cramping our style. Exactly. He's pulling a hobo cop. They don't treat me like a sidekick. I don't waste time investigating like you do. Really? What can you do with that wannabe profiling shit? It's the real thing. Don't underestimate the deeper side of crime. Data is the most crucial evidence of all. See, now, yeah, Hachizuka is going to have some insight into the spirit of crime, and nobody's going to believe her until it's too late. You saying that because of your pride as a career type? Or as a woman? I'm saying it as a professional. A professional career woman. What a fucking joke. God, this is so 90s and Japan and 90s Japan that it hurts. Profiling has been reduced to a media relations thing. That's the truth. Nowadays, with criminal cases getting worse and worse, it just isn't useful now. She's the bad guy calling it out. You could be right. Like, I don't know what's going on here. We're just jumping in perspective and location and context for the scene so often that I feel like there's some meta-narrative thing that will make a lot of this make more sense in hindsight. You better get out of here before that pride of yours gets destroyed. These days, profiling is archaic. It's obvious which is old, isn't it? Fine. I'll investigate my way. I'll find out what really happened in that apartment. I'll find the answers you can't. It was a suicide. What fucking answers? Loopy broad. Do whatever. Yeah, fuck you, John Lennon. I don't care what you do in private. Please keep romance out of the workplace. Me? Look like a lover's quarrel to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Every scene with these fucking people. Me and Chizuru? Are you misunderstanding something? If that's the case, then that's fine. But it feels like the remnants of sex are in the air. Morikawa, you're a grown man, so... What the hell? You're imagining this bullshit. Naka, you're kind of fucked up. See? Okay, yeah, now... Yeah, and Naka here has the asshole ball, so he has to be the dude that's just, like, completely inappropriate. My instincts are generally spot on with this kind of thing. What makes you think so? I was an undercover specialist in the Department of Intelligence, so I've broken up plenty of love affairs. So you're actually a hard worker, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of a social outcast, though. I can start up my own private detective agency anytime. That's scary. I'll be careful. Naka, You're actually in love with Chizuru, aren't you? Oh my god! No, I'm only into younger girls. Okay, we're getting some Christmas cake thing here. I see what's going on. God, there are fucking layers to this. Okay, so am I still... Max Johnson, the boss is calling. Okay? Help me. Good work on the Kamui case. Okay, that's going to be prophetic somehow. That's going to be... Because, you know, that's what the spirit of crime was saying at the previous places we investigated. And we're going to find out that this fucking thing is everywhere. And it's even starting to affect people in this office. Yeah, like a rotting onion. Good work on the Kamui case. Looks like your cooperation was key to cracking it. I want to thank you on behalf of all of us. Boss, let's get down to business. Okay, I'll be frank. I've designated you Heinous Crimes Unit Special Agent. But whether or not to accept it is up to you. Do you want the position? Decide now. You've been scouted. That happens a lot here. Everyone here was scouted by the boss. From what I've seen, I don't think you'd be able to live outside of this world. You can say you're built almost like a criminal. Tell me if you have any reason to turn this down. That means you'll be living in this world now. But you'll get your stomach all upset? There's one way to turn it down. Right here and right now at the Firebird Splash. Do it. Wait, what? What do you say? Okay then, welcome aboard. We're buddies now. Yay! I may have pissed you off before, but let's forget about all that now. Looking forward to working with you. You've just started, but the case of that apartment complex. Take over the case with Morikawa. Morikawa's already investigating. Max Johnson, you give him support. What's the situation? I've checked out all the background info. The victim, Kenichi Hiruma, didn't have any clear motivation to kill himself. I'm treating it as a homicide. Now wait a minute, you were just telling Hachisuka that it was a suicide. I get the feeling that Morikawa is playing his cards to the vest, and he knows more than he lets on. Possibly. What about Hachisuka's report? Still the same. Go easy on her. How was the crime scene? Didn't look like a suicide after all. Why not? Just my gut feeling. That's good. But don't rely on that too much. I'll be careful. Help Hikaru. What about this? Boss, have a look. The kid living in those apartments? He was peeking from his balcony. That kid, huh? Max Johnson, keep in contact with him. He may prove to be a crucial witness. What about this Hikaru? Help, huh? Morikawa, look into this too. Got it. What about the silver case investigation? Nothing new to report. Even something small is fine. Make sure to keep delivering your reports. I'm counting on you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like someone here is going to turn out to have been the villain all along. I just don't know who. I feel like everybody is a candidate at this point. I mean, I'm naturally sympathetic to Hachisuka, given what she has to put up with her colleagues, but really, given the way that this crime virus appears to spread, that could literally be anyone. I don't like being obstructed. I don't like how the chief director thinks. Let's see, anything in here? I guess now that we're officially working here. Right, that just goes back to the boss's office. Now we were just here. It says we can move forward here. I wonder why I can't. Uh-huh. Do I have to keep talking with that other guy? Time padding via bad UI. Yeah, feeling that. Stay out of my way. Max Johnson, let's go. Okay, so I had to talk to him 3 times, and that's the cue. It's officially your first job. Okay, now we can leave. It's like those adventure games where you have to arbitrarily click on a puzzle piece more than once, even though the game doesn't really prompt you to. Alright, so back to the apartment, where instead of questioning the kid at the crime scene while we were there, we go back to the precinct for a lot of, for a lot of police department drama, and then go back to talk to the kid. That's just efficient policing right there. Sorry, Max Johnson, but I'll leave this to you. I'll just say Max going forward. Go deal with the boy. Chase down any leads you may get. Got some minor business to attend to. I'm taking the car. Sorry, but get a cab or something. Oh, you asshole! Yeah, no, Morikawa is the bad guy. Yeah, I'm firmly on that train right now. Fucking John Lennon, man. We all know Paul is a real talent anyway. Alright, I guess we gotta go up and talk to the kid, so back up to the 4th floor. Speed that up. Yeah, we'll have to start a pool going over who we think is going to be the bad guy at the end of this. Alright. Hey, kid, how's it going? Please, come on in. It's a bit messy, but come on in. Okay, now back to expensive housing area. Stakeout. Okay, we're back with Sumio and, I keep forgetting his name. Tetsu, I think. I ended up hitting the jackpot. Man, it was awesome. Felt like getting an electric shock all through my body. Like some sort of sixth sense, you know? Must be some kind of superpower. So I guess that means I'm a superhero, then. Right, Sumio? So that means you got a superhero for a partner. Must be sweet. Even in the face of certain death, I can use my cinema kinesis, you know? What the fuck? That's telekinesis. Yeah. God, I'm so sleepy. Hey, concentrate on your job. Okay, you're literally just napping in your car there, dude. What, you pick up a bit of know-how and think you're a veteran now? Expensive housing area, otherwise known as all of Western Washington. Yeah, I feel like that applies to basically all of any major metropolitan area. That's why you kids these days are shit. I'm 26. I'm not exactly a kid. Horse shit. Is that the only excuse you got? The only real shit you've seen is a bunch of kids play. I'd say it's 6 cups of sugary coffee. 1 cup for adjustment, 2 cups for a slight tweak, 3 cups for your youth. 4 cups for your diabetes, 5 cups to get back to reality, 6 cups to get defiant. Basically, just a load of shit. It's a tortured metaphor, but sure, whatever. It is Tetsu, okay. You're super bored, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, that's fair. I mean, you know, if you're sitting there watching a guy for hours on end, you do have to come up with ways to keep from getting bored. And I think eventually you'd probably end up bickering with whoever you were partnered with. Just because it's a way to pass the time. Coffee ranking system. Tell me about it. 6 cups is a lot. I usually don't drink more than 3 in a given day. Like, yeah, 1 for breakfast, 1 at the morning break. Actually, more like 2. Yeah, breakfast, morning break, 3 on a weekend, but usually 2 on a work day. Hey, Zero, good to see you. Okay, so we're in the apartment. This is the kid that wanted help looking for his friend. So let's see what he's got to say. There you are. Koichi, that's a guy. Okay, have a seat, please. I hope you don't mind. This is all I have. Aw, kid serving us some tea. Nice. You're a detective, right? I actually have a favor to ask you. I want you to find him, Hikaru. He disappeared. We always used to play together, but all of a sudden he just disappeared. Nobody else has noticed. Everyone in my class just totally forgot about Hikaru. Isn't that mean? So I thought about it. Something's definitely fishy. Everyone's plotting something. They took Hikaru and hid him somewhere. That has to be it. Everyone hates Hikaru for being an outsider. Hikaru is getting bullied a lot. Everyone always does that to transfer students. When I was in 2nd grade, I transferred here too. In my first year, nobody would even talk to me. So that same thing happened to Hikaru, top. Doing like 6 ounce tops. Yeah, it's... Yeah, for all the air I put on of loving coffee, I don't really drink all that much myself. Like, I consider... Like I said, about 2 cups on a working day. I might get as high as 3 on a weekend. And... Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a lot. Honestly, I've never even had, like, an energy drink. I feel like that would actually turn my stomach. So I'm sure they planned something. Okay, so yeah, this kid is... This kid is worried about his friend and grabbed some random detective to help. But it's not clear yet what, if anything, this has to do with the suicide that happened here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, fingers crossed, Mirage. Yeah, I feel grateful that I never got hooked on those. Okay, Mom does a grown-up job. That's concerning. So I'm always by myself at night. Yeah, okay. Mom works night, and unless she's pulling a late shift in an office somewhere, I think there's an implication here that we're not going to like. I cried a lot when I was small, but now I like being alone. But I have Hikaru right next door, so it's really fun. Caffeine in the oil's ass has really hurt my stomach. Yeah, that's fairly common. Some people just cannot tolerate the caffeine. Hikaru's room is on the other side of this wall, so if he turns it up, I can hear. We played a lot. Hey, we got more video. It was always with Hikaru. We found fun places. Excuse me. It's complicated. Hikaru's house is, too. He moved here about a year ago. He parked in the parking lot in a foreign car. Hikaru's mom's boyfriend was driving the car. The 3 of them moved in. Even then, he seemed really lonely. I think it was because he didn't like his mom's boyfriend. I know how he feels. Mom's boyfriends can be good guys. Okay, yeah, we are getting some implications about this kid's mom here. But some of them are really mean and violent. Oh man, 2 cans of Red Bull a day? Oof. I mean, yeah, that will get you through a raid, but man, at what cost? Since they're stronger, you can't fight back. I think Hikaru must have felt the same way. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, drinks those Rockstar energy drinks every day. Man. I respect people who can tolerate those. I am definitely not one of them. It's nothing to be ashamed of at all. Even if people say mean things, just ignore them and keep going. You agree, don't you? People don't need to feel sorry for us. The first time I met Hikaru was when he came to my house to say hi after we moved here. He looked really embarrassed and was hiding behind his mom. I thought he looked so cute somehow. Oh god, you two need to just confess and get it over with already. Assuming we find this kid alive, which I suspect we will not. He was the same age as me and lives in the same district. So I told him we'd go to the same school. I said, I hope we're in the same class. Then Hikaru smiled. He laughed like a frog. I don't remember much after that, but we played together. Taught him all about these apartments. Like the baker, and I introduced him to the guy on the 2nd floor. Okay, guy on the 2nd floor. That's going to be significant somehow. We ran around the building together. Oh yeah, I'll tell you our secret. You know the parking lot down there? There's a secret base there. We tried lots of times and failed a lot, but we finally finished our first secret base. Hey, Hikaru, look at this. What? This here. Wow, cool. It's a secret robot base. This is so cool. It's a special edition of TV Dream. Did you buy it, Koichi? Yeah, I'll lend it to you. Really? For reals? Also, I have a plan. What is it? We're gonna build a secret base, just like the robot one. Okay, wait, is this... I thought we were in the secret base. Like, yeah, our own secret base. Yeah, whatever, it's kids having fun. Alright, yeah, blah, 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 etc. Check out TV Dream for ideas. Okay, so these kids spend a lot of time together. They're very close. Hikaru has gone missing. Let's, again, this is getting a little too schmaltzy and a little too focused on the specifics of interpersonal relations rather than what relationship this has to the ongoing mystery. I mean, yes, it is precocious. I respect that, but we need to get to the point here. There's a lot of talking. Okay, I can't tell you about that one. You gonna come again tomorrow? I'm gonna make sure to find the guy who did it. So help me with my investigation, okay? I need a really good assistant. Otherwise, I won't be able to help Hikaru. Promise, okay? I'll be waiting here. Like, we already kind of got hired as a police investigator and probably have a job to do, but I guess we're hoping that this is going to be... that this kid will somehow be a witness to the current investigation. But yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to tie this together. Anti-narcolepsy pills. Oh, man, yeah. That'll get your heart going. Oh, what the fuck? Help Koichi. Oh shit, we have Kid Ghost now. Suddenly we're in Fatal Frame. Alright, so we're back at the stakeout. I'm not clear who exactly they're staking out here. Like, what are these guys watching? I know Central put them on some case. Tetsu, you know something, right? Yeah, thanks, Zero. Get the camera obscura. 50,000. Tetsu, you listening? 50,000. Shut the fuck up. 50,000 what? This. Sprite over. A horse? What the fuck am I supposed to do for this month? Oh, he's betting on a horse race. The hell am I supposed to tell Akemi? Sumio, what day is today? It's July 3rd. The 3rd? We just got paid. 22 more days. Fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, man. This is why... yeah, I think he was trying to do the let it ride thing, and... Sorry, that works out for Richard Dreyfuss, that does not work out for you. I had a bad feeling about it. The name's Sprite over. You can absolutely bet on Octal. However, Octal is not a horse pony. Octal is not a race horse. Or a race pony, I should say. Octal is a video game pony. You know Sonobe in accounting, right? That fucking idiot told me. Said he had a lead. Said the Tsubaki Syndicate had fixed it. Okay, so he's betting on, like, things a dude told him. He bet on what he thought was a fixed horse race. This is a quality police detective we have here. Digital check on the best 9. That's what I thought. I fucking knew it. Well, you believed him, yeah? So what are you gonna do for the rest of the month? What are you gonna do for the rest of the month? Right. Octolus Unicorn. Sorry, my bad. Sumio, don't say shit. Just lend me some cash. Nope. Come on, buddy. Please, I said the magic word. Yeah, how in the world has this guy kept a job in the police for this long? I feel like at some point that would be a liability, even if the heinous crimes unit was like laughably corrupt. This would cause issues at some point. You can't have a guy just bumming cash off everybody here. We have standards here. Yeah, check with Nakagawa over the radio or something. That guy's rolling in it. And show Naka that I'm weak. How the fuck am I supposed to ask a bitchy little queen like that? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, Tetsu has the asshole ball again. Like, once again, we are passing it around from scene to scene. It is fascinating to watch these characters bounce off each other. Tetsu says he wants to talk to you about something. The writing, Jesus Christ. The fuck are you doing, man? Come on. Like, Metal Gear Solid was 1998, and, you know, as melodramatic as the script is in that series, that honestly was actually... That actually had some decent character writing for it. Like, certainly compared to this. I'm gonna ask you straight up, can you lend me some cash? Yeah, about 50,000. Unicorn is just a horny pony. Oh! Oh, that's good! Oh, I don't know why that took so long to sink in. Bravo, Wachtel. Snake! Okay. So we're back at Max Johnson's home. And I think we've got another email from our mysterious, watcher. Thanks, Zero. Okay, from postmodern to all, subject warning. That room is bugged. Be careful. I appreciate that, Zero. Thanks. Okay. What room is... Are they talking my room? You're all pretty good, people. Even the people just watching. You're all pretty good. Okay, now where am I going?